So you might be wondering, how many followers do you actually need to get to 6 figures per year? It's probably not nearly as many as you think. And in this video, I'm gonna show you the exact math breakdown and how you can get there. So let's get into it. If you're new here, hi, I'm Molly. I started my first business as a college dropout with just 81 cents to my name, and I grew that to a multiple 6-figure per year photography studio. Then I started helping other photographers through digital products and courses, and I grew that to $2 million per year. And now I help content creators and business owners create their own digital products and courses for streams of passive income. Okay, so the very first platform that I grew an audience on was a blog. And for some reason, I had it in my head that I needed to blog and blog and blog until I had 5,000 of those followers on an email list. I don't even know where that number came from. I literally made it up in my head, and it's so silly to me to think about it today. I really believe you should be monetizing your following from day one. I mean, why not be making sales as you're growing your following, right? But for some reason, I had it in my head to have 5,000 followers on an email list from that blog. And it took me about 6 months to get there. And if I wouldn't have waited, I could have been making money from day one, because here's what's crazy. Once I started monetizing with digital products and courses to those just 5,000 people on my email list, I did over $250,000 in revenue with that business in my first year. Can you imagine how much money I was leaving on the table, making people wait to have their problems solved through my digital products and courses? They were willing to pay to have their problems solved, and I was making them wait for no good reason at all. Now, I want to share with you another story of when I built the following for this business, Freedom Creator, because it was a completely different business that solved a completely different problem, so it needed a completely different following. So what I did with this business was I started with a Facebook group. I knew that this would be the fastest way to go from literally 0 followers and 0 sales to making money in 30 days. And what's crazy is in just those first 7 days, I grew a following of around 200 people in that Facebook group. And within 30 days, I had made just under $18,000 in revenue in just 30 days with just 200 followers. So please, please, please do not wait. Do not make up an arbitrary number in your head that you need to wait until 1,000, 5,000, 10,000, 20,000 followers in order to monetize. I really hope that you're learning from these stories of mine that you should be monetizing from day one. Heck, I know YouTubers with literally 100,000 plus followers that are making absolute peanuts because they're waiting to monetize and they're just relying on AdSense. And then I also know YouTubers with just 2,000 or 5,000 followers that are making 6 figures and multiple 6 figures per year because they decided to monetize smartly and monetize from day one. By now you're like, I get it, Molly, I'm sold, but what do I need to do to actually get to 6 figures per year? So let's break it down. Now, to grow a profitable following that's going to bring you in 6 figures per year, you just need 3 things. You're going to need followers, a freebie, and an email list. These are the 3 things that you are going to need to turn your followers into purchasers and students. And I'm gonna break down the exact math of how many followers you need to get to that elusive 6 figures per year. So on average, about 1 to 5% of your email list will convert to purchasers. So let's say you have a YouTube following of 2,000 followers. Start promoting a freebie in your videos, in your description, in your bio, anywhere you can to move those followers to email subscribers. Trust me, this will be easier than you think because you're literally providing them with a solution that is free. They're gonna put in their name and email to download PDF, guide, video, whatever it is you wanna give them for free. In exchange, you are getting their name and email address on your email list. So let's say you went ahead and did that and you have 5,000 people on your email list. And let's say you decided to monetize that email list with an online course. Now, yes, you can monetize with a lot of different things. You can monetize with different digital products like ebooks and guides and courses. The choice is yours. But let's say for the purposes of this video that you're gonna monetize with an online course, and let's say that you've priced that online course at $997. Now, it's industry standard that 1 to 5% of the people on your email list will purchase that product. So again, let's say you have 500 people on your email list, and let's say your conversion rate was average at 3%. That would mean that you would convert 15 of the people on your email list to students. And let's say your course is $997, which let's just round up to 1,000 to do some easy math. So 15 purchasers times $1,000 would mean $15,000. So now you're able to monetize 2,000 followers on a YouTube channel to a 500 person email list and monetize that into $15,000. And that's just from your first initial kickstart of your course. There's so many different ways that you can monetize and have consistent passive income flowing in every single month. Now, a little pop quiz of basic math for you. How much sales do you need to make each month to reach that six-figure mark? You would need $8,333 in revenue every single month. So think about it that way. If you are growing your email list by 500 people every single month, and you can convert 3% of those to your online course and make $15,000 per month, then that would be $180,000 per year. So if we did the math that way, it would take you 24,000 YouTube followers to get to $180,000 per year. Now, of course, things can vary. It can depend on your niche, what you're selling, how much it costs, but I just wanted to share with you my stories of growing followings from scratch, how I did it, how much I made, and I also wanted to show you the math of what the potential is for you and how many followers you would need to get to that 6 figures per year. And again, this is theory and it could differ for you depending on your niche and what you sell. But the crazy thing is you really only need like 10 to 20,000 followers to get to that 6-figure or even multiple 6-figure mark. It's so many less followers than people think, and you can make so much more money faster when you're monetizing with digital products and courses. Now with AdSense, I have a friend who has over 100,000 followers on her YouTube channel, and she's making about $30,000 to $60,000 per year, which is amazing. But think of how much longer that's gonna take her to make 6 figures just from AdSense versus monetizing with digital products and courses. So let's use her channel as an example. Let's say she has 100,000 followers and she's converted 30% of those to an email list. That would give her an email list of 30,000 email subscribers. Now let's say she converts at the average industry standard of 3%. That would mean that she could convert 900 people into an online course. Now let's say that online course is priced at $1,000. That's $900,000. Can you guys see how much more potential there is when you're monetizing with digital products and courses versus waiting for AdSense, waiting for sponsorships? In fact, I just watched a YouTube video from another creator saying that she put out 104 videos in the last year. Every single one of them was sponsored. She was super burnt out, working all the time, and she made under 6 figures doing all of that work. And I'm just sitting here like, oh my gosh, like if you monetize with digital products and courses, you will make so much more money and help so many more people. Not to mention, you can sell these products eventually on autopilot, so you don't have to be burnt out and you don't have to be working all the time. You can focus in on the things that you love, like creating content. Right now, I have all of my digital products and everything selling on autopilot, so my entire job is just to create fun and helpful content for you guys. And if people like the content, they resonate from me, and they want to learn how to create their own digital products and courses to monetize their following for passive income, then they can check out all of my freebies in the description below this video, which will get them on my email list where I'll share even more free helpful content and also invite them into my membership and online course. So to sum this up, the fastest way for you to get to 6 figures per year as a creator is to monetize with digital products and courses. Ask yourself, who is your ideal client? Make content for that person. Then start to listen into their questions, see what their problems are, and then you can create a digital product or course that solves that pain point or problem for them. People are more than willing to pay to have their problem solved. If you've made it this far, I have a fun free gift for you. If you want to start moving your followers to email list subscribers and selling digital products, then check out the description below. I have a free toolkit that comes with a free ebook funnel that you can use to build your email list and start selling an ebook of your very own. So again, check that out below. If you're enjoying this content, I would love to hear from you. If you have any questions at all, put them in the comments below. I will respond to every single one. Also, go ahead and give this video a like and hit the subscribe and notification bell if you want more videos like this, because I put out new videos like this every single week. And now that you know how to monetize your following from day one, you might be wanting to get some ideas around what types of digital products that you could create to monetize your following. But how do you do that? Well, it all starts with watching this video next here, because when you pair what you just learned with what's in this video, it's gonna be so much more powerful. See you in the next video.